Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds, George the Animal Steele.
I'm not even sure the cage can contain this man.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Steele had better keep an eye on Maivia because Maivia is a true brawler. Few men can handle the chaos of the animal inside a steel cage, but I believe the High Chief is ready.
Maivia carrying such pride into the ring.
Very stark contrast to Steele. We'll see which prevails tonight.
Steel cage match underway. Peter Maivia versus George the Animal Steele. Most of the matches between Peter Maivia and George Steele have ended inconclusively, but this time we'll have a winner.
These are two very different men, Cole. The High Chief is a man of great pride and respect for the ring, while Steele is, well, he's an animal. I can't think of two opponents with more opposing styles.
You said it, Corey. Let's just hope this one gets taken care of in the ring tonight.
Man.
When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steele often has trouble finding opponents due to his erratic nature. But when it comes to competition, the High Chief wants to prove he's worthy of that name. Peter Maivia will take on any competitor, no matter the difficulty.
Maivia overwhelming his opponent here.
Yeah, Maivia has really figured the animal out here. Headbutt! Ooh! Headlock cinched it, just tossed without regard. I do not see this match going on much longer with too many more moves like that from them. You have got to be in elite physical condition to pull off something like that.
George the Animal Steele might be an underdog here. In fact, he lost the match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steele's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly, or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage. Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the animal will throw at him, even inside a cage.
Momentum is all with Maivia now.
And you can see Steele is struggling to weather the storm of the High Chief. Lariat! Good Lord, that was nasty.
Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief Maivia is a much more physically gifted and talented athlete in the ring than Steele. What's it going to take for the animal to get the upper hand here?
Well, he's got to be even more chaotic than ever inside this. Nothing about Steele makes sense to someone as traditional as Maivia. There's never any telling what the animal's going to do in a match, and he needs to keep it that way.
Manages to land a big headbutt. Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how does he earn the other nickname of the High Chief? Batten down the hatches. These two are unloading.
Ooh. Looks like a hockey fight just broken out. Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Going right after the arm and taking down their opponent effectively. Oh, pressure. And George Steele has the High Chief in dire straits after that move.
Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steele as competitors. One they are based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching. And Steele is taking over. Go for the win here.
Able to turn it into a cover of their own.
Two. So close, so close. Oh, man.
Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks.
Quite the combo. And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal.
And that holds Peter Maivia back. Uh-oh, look at what are they going to do? Oh, right to the face.
Right to the back of the neck.
And again.
Enough. Double axe handle. Oof. Jarring European uppercut. The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest...
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steele to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia is prepared, all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
Oh, headbutt.
Dropped it with a big shoulder tackle. Going straight for the body, doing a little more softening up of the torso area.
Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable now.
Can Steele recover from this adversity?
Oh, man.
Placed him in the corner here.
Lands the elbow.
George the Animal Steele is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief, Peter Maivia. When you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, well, you can see why the High Chief is...
Maivia with a plan in mind.
Step you in half.
Does Peter Maivia have this sewn up?
Two. Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
Just an incredible wherewithal to get the shoulder up. You would think he'd be out of it after taking that maneuver.
That was the best weapon in the arsenal, but it wasn't enough to produce an end result. The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but
Going forward again. So much damage inflicted. And George is laid out.
two. He's still in this fight.
I truly thought it was all over there. Talk about resilience.
Yeah, but did you see how the referee had to get into position? That was all the difference.
Though you gotta believe he'll be looking for the kill shot one more time. Maivia overwhelming his opponent here.
And I don't see Peter Maivia slowing down anytime soon. Maivia has Steele in his sights, looking to put the animal down. Here comes another one. Backbreaker, flawlessly executed.
That's it. No way to endure that again.
2 count. Hangs on by a thread.
Where in the world is he getting this from? His beating heart will not be stopped.
Big move, but it's still unable to end this.
Down to and a double axe handle smash.
Headlock cinched him.
Just tossed without regard.
And it's really hard to watch him just be pummeled like this.
Steele now just trying to survive.
He's clawing his way up the side of the...
Taking it nice and steady, trying to make it to the top.
Making it all the way to the top. What to do now? And he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside.
You can almost taste it now.
Having a problem lifting that other leg over.
What a way to get out of that
one.
And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
Oh, he's almost there.
He better move.
And the High Chief defeats the Animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye.